Jussie Smollett says that even if he lied, City of Chicago's lawsuit is bogus. Okay, I read this story and I love the fact that he's cancelled. Of course, you know, when they put out these headlines, they will just keep quoting. The way they are quoting Rihanna now, is not necessarily the one. She's not necessarily the one making these cases. And each time they put it in the news, it will be Rihanna. And in this case, I read through the story, and I like the fact that he's cancelled. They are not trying to go emotional. They are very critical, and you say this is the case you want to follow, right? Then let us break it down and understand why you even want to charge me that much. Let's assume that I lied. So come and prove to me how you incurred $500,000 on investigating my case. So if that is how you've been incurring $500,000 on each case that has been reported to the Chicago police, how exactly are you funding yourself? You know, so I just like that they are not going emotional on this. They are not like, oh, he's been through a lot, let's throw this out. No, they are fighting it fire for fire, and that is what I love about this case. I don't want to know if he's guilty or innocent or whatever it is, but that's the part I love about this story.
I like it. Want to go first?
Okay. If I said something, I don't know if when you were talking about it on the show one time, you said something like, if he was really innocent, why are they making him pay for?
If he was really guilty.
If he was really guilty, sorry, if he was guilty, and then they are just settling the case or whatever, why are they making him pay all those things? Like, if that means, I think you were trying to say that he was guilty.
Why did they even throw it out in the first place?
In the first place, yeah. And I think is probably innocent now, because for him to challenge them, do you get? It's just like, okay, I didn't do this, so if you're now going to make me pay for what you're the one thinking that I lied, do you get? And if you want to investigate my lying and then you find out that I'm telling the truth, it's not my business whatever you go through, because it's you that's trying to prove a point. I'm just saying I am innocent, I didn't do this. Do you understand? And like you said, I totally agree that they are not being emotional about it. They're just really going straight to the point, like, throw out this case or else bring all this proof out for me. Yeah, that's nice.
All right, so I like this whole Jussie Smollett case because the city of Chicago, they're also, I can't remember the word now, but there's a particular damage they're asking for. But what it actually means, I'm trying to recall the word, but I can't remember. What it actually means is that, okay, we're suing you for damages so that other people will not think that what you did is right.
That is if you assume that he's guilty, that's guilty of lying.
Yeah, that's what I
So why was the case thrown out in the first place?
Yeah, that's a different case. Now, these are the prosecutors and these are defense attorneys. Now, when you have a defense attorney and you have a prosecutor, the prosecutor will tell you the things you have done wrong. Your defense attorney will come and defend those things you're saying you have done wrong. Now, the city of Chicago are the prosecutors. He has his defense attorneys. Do you understand? So whether Jussie is guilty or innocent, the city of Chicago, they are saying that, look, we know you are guilty. We don't know what you did. Maybe you are getting the privilege because you are mixed race and all of that, and then you're now getting to pay a fine, community service, all of that. But I like where the angle Jussie is taking now. This is a smart guy, and you know that he has a lot of intelligent lawyers behind him, because they are also saying that, okay, you are saying you incurred $130,000 in over time alone. You have never come to court with proof that, look, this is how we spent the money and it's up to $130,000. I've been an advocate for saying that if Jussie actually did this, he needs to pay the price. You know, I've been saying this, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, yeah, this is making a lot of sense, because even if you say somebody is guilty, you need to be able to prove it. And even if you cannot prove they are guilty and you are suing for damages, you are suing then prove it. Let us know that this is the reason why we're doing this. You're saying overtime, but just saying that they haven't even come to court with saying that, okay, we've been paying for overtime. How did you incur $130,000? Then punitive damage. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So punitive damage is when you are setting an example and making sure that other people do not toe that part that this person did that is making him face these charges, right? So now, if you're asking for punitive damage and the total cost is $500, right?
$500,000.
I mean, $500,000. then come to court and show us that this is how we incurred the debt that Jussie's case has put us in. Do you understand? It's just as simple as ABC.
Yeah.
But I'm still not saying Jussie is innocent.
We know what you're saying,
And I'm still
but
not
let's
saying
just
he's
move on.
guilty. I'm just saying